Shane Up Your Worth used to present that show. Did he? Did he actually? I know he used to be a journalist, but I didn't know he did this. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm on it tomorrow. Just sort of my, just put that in. Yeah. I'm going. This is the news update with Rhapsody Lingo. I'm going to Llanelli tomorrow early morning. I'm packing tonight. I'm staying in like South Wales for a few days. So I need to pack to get my gear. Probably recording a podcast while I'm there. So I do need to like save some time before bed tonight. But yeah, I'm going there. I'm going to be on Pawb I'r Farn. I'm not going to say anything probably. They gave me a form when I signed. No, it sounds like I asked to be on it, but no, they asked me to be on it as like an audience member. So how the show works is they have a panel of like politicians, and then they have a bunch of audience, like several dozen. And like before the show, some people would have signed up to be the ones to ask questions or give arguments. So, for example, someone would be like, "I just watched the last episode," and someone was like, "Oh, let's talk about AI, of course. Like, should schools be teaching us how to use it better or something along those lines?" And then the politicians would talk a bit, and then like the audience would be adding their own opinions, because some of them will have ticked a box saying I would like to either ask a question, or like they would say I want to contribute to the arguments, that I have things to say. So like the host would be like, "Hey, you signed up to say something, now say something," basically. Whereas I tick the box saying I'm just gonna listen and sit here until I feel like saying something. And I did notice like some people in the audience were like, there was a little girl who was like, that was so cute. So maybe I'll be that person if I have anything to say. But I don't get why I'm there to contribute. Like, what am I there for? I'm not Welsh. I haven't lived in Wales, so I don't know much about the society or politics or anything. But they were like, "Oh, because you have such a different world view from all of us, and I mean, you've lived in different countries, you speak different languages, so you see things differently from us." And they are lacking in this kind of people on the Welsh language show. So yeah, I'm not. That kind of makes sense, but still, I think it depends on what they end up talking about. I might chime in, and I also just realized last night that it's going to be live. I thought it was going to be recorded, but no, because I checked the broadcast time and the same time as the time that I was supposed to be recording, so it's going to be live. Can you not pay wallet? It's going to be on. It's going to be on Espadorec, and I mean I'm not going to have time to subtitle it anyway, so might as well watch it there. I think it's going to be only subtitled in English, so I guess that's fair. Yeah, I did upload my interview on BBC Radio Cymru, and yes, it is paywalled, so you know what to do. become a channel member to watch it, especially if you understand Welsh. That it is in Welsh, so what can I say? That's why I didn't want it to factor into my algorithm and my audience, whatever is. Yeah, I didn't want to like have a record of that because it's going to expire at some point. I'm going to also be on Prynawn Da on Friday. That's the main reason I'm there. They want to interview me. So my plan is I'm going to film a vlog of just me going around places, visiting Swansea for the first time, and like, being at the studio, I assume. I was actually really hoping to meet the group chat of Hong Kong people in Swansea learning Welsh. It was gonna be a video titled like, meet the the Welsh speaking Hong Kongers, and then the thumbnail would be like, "There's more of us." But I don't think it's working out. I don't think like they're free. Sadly, they're kind of busy doing their own whatever uni things. I'm not important enough to be worth their time, so it's fine. That would be really cool. Imagine like a bunch of Hong Kongers speaking Welsh. It is on Espadorec, yeah. What time is the show on? Pawb I'r Farn is tomorrow evening, I think like 6-ish. I'm not sure. I'm arriving like in the early afternoon just to make sure I'm there in time. You know, trains. Transport for Wales is probably okay. From my experience, it's been okay. I have had people disagree with me greatly, but I don't think I've had a badly delayed Transport for Wales train. And then on Friday, it's going to be pre-recorded, thank God. It's going to be broadcast in the afternoon, I think. It's called Prananta, so good afternoon. Yeah. I'm mentally, like, every time before I go to bed now, I'm just mentally going through the talking points. It's like a politician getting interviewed. Like, I need to say this and that. Meanwhile, I'm like thinking about what I want to say. I do want to bring up things like, language equality and linguistic rights and all that, but I don't think we're going to have the time for it. That's what happened last time with BBC Radio Cymru, because I wanted to bring up things like that, but I just didn't get to. They just asked me about like how I learned Welsh and things, and then they played my music, and that was like the long and short of it. This time I have like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and I'm thinking, what should I say? What can I say? I'm not sure anymore. But I hope that, like, because they called me earlier to talk about what we could talk about. I gave them the basics, basically explain like the citizenship test to them, like what I do, how I've been learning Welsh. It's going to be the same stuff that you all know already, so there's not much point watching, I guess, except if you want to like be happy for me or something for whatever reason. I thought about like how it's like getting an interview, like a job interview. I'm thinking, oh, what if they asked me, oh, what do you want to do in the future? I have some answers in my mind. It's also because I kind of want to promote myself as well. I mean, that's what literally what is happening. They are promoting me. So I'm like, okay, what can I say? What can I say to like impress people? And I mean, other than just speaking Welsh, right? What should I say? So tonight I will be also turning that over in my head before I sleep. You downloaded Red Note. I'm so sorry. Michelle B. I did show my Welsh friend that while we were hanging out yesterday. I was like, hey, I'm going to Llanelli, and that's where that Chinese Reform councillor is. But I couldn't find her on like the council web pages or something.